it's too tight.
Okay.
Or, I mean, here and have the person come back here and stay, you know, figure something out.
Is anybody walking here?
No.
They're fair. Well, I mean, we can take, no, it's fine. After.
So we are streaming.
Perfect. Yeah, so we'll just have.
Is 6 to 1? Yep.
And then the other one. This has. This came out 62 and I. Okay. Shoot.
I know what I'm sorry.
Yeah. And there's waters in the fridge, snacks on the table.
Thank you.
I was like going through yesterday. Not all fiction, but I would say, and I don't. It's funny because I used to do multiple flowers. She's like, oh, can't do that. No, I have to sing it. Okay. Okay. I'll be in here in a second with my fourth graders. If I start the music now, just to have like music. So it's nice to. Yeah, and I think that would be. Yeah, we'll clear up the Senate on Thursday.
for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Today's lunch choices are French bread pizza, veggie cruncher cup with hummus, frozen fruit cup, and milk. You may also choose from a pepperoni pizza. Please stick to these two pizza choices. So we have French bread pizza or pepperoni pizza today, just to clarify. You may also choose from a turkey and cheese sandwich, peanut butter and jelly, a yogurt meal, or a chef salad. Our breakfast choices for tomorrow are French bread sticks, French toast sticks, or cereal. We would like to wish a very happy bell birthday to Peyton Murphy. Happy birthday, Peyton. Congratulations to Julian Rauscher, who showed outstanding Black Knight behavior by being kind and respectful towards another student. If you have any notes, please send them to the office now, and have a wonderful day, Bell Elementary.
no longer than a half hour.
We can do like last time, we're on this.
We need to.
I would second friends, make sure everybody
You
gets
know
a
what, I
seat.
can grab two, she lives a long ways away though.
Kendall, can you back up a little bit? So you're gonna sit next to her.
Whole cave right away. You know, in the sea.
Kendall, come right over here next to Bradley. And then Maya. Bradley, you're gonna go. Right here. So you can sit right next to Brad. Go back to Bradley. Curtis, can you go on the other side of Brad? I forgot all about the laser games. Let's go this way, Beth. Actually, she's going to stay All right, friends, so let's practice. In the auditorium, your back is against the seat. Your hands are in your lap.
You're doing a very nice job being quiet.
And try not to touch here. I see this for you. Greg, can you put my phone? Thank you. Or we save you a seat next to Raz. Layla, as soon as they're done announcing the three patrons, who would have to make breakfast, okay? So we can. Well, honey. We did remember it was Paisley and David. So that's what we want. Right, it's only two. Right? Yeah. Right. This time over. Six. It's different. It's different. Okay. Okay, we all did wonderful listening to the director. It's different.
And all the way to the back. Layla, I can still see you. You guys
Good morning, Bow Elementary. I'm Erica Strick, the proud principal of Floyd L. Bell Elementary, and I would like to welcome the parents, families, staff, faculty, students, and all of those who are joining us virtually to our Quarter 2 2022 student recognition. Before we begin, I would like to ask that everyone stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, led by our student council members, Abby Birch and Kayla Young.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We are glad that you are all here and able to celebrate how hard our students have worked academically and focused on what it means to be a good student, classmate, and citizen during Quarter 2. We would like to recognize the following students who have upheld the character traits of growth mindset and appreciation. Before I begin recognizing our students, I would like to recognize one of our faculty learners. Next week is National School Counselor Week, so I'd like to ask Mrs. Fisher to please stand. On behalf of Floyd L. Bell Elementary, we want to say thank you for always ensuring that we are upholding our character traits and we're helping all of our staff, students, and families. So here is how our recognition will work. We are going to start with our 3-year-old pre-K classroom and work our way up through first grade. We will then do some nominations for our special area classes
as well as our transportation. Our bus drivers has nominated some students as well. So we are going to start with our 3PK classroom. First up is Grace Wallace. She's being nominated by Mrs. Doolittle for growth mindset. Grace has been demonstrating a stick-to-it attitude this past quarter. She has been determined to learn sign language so she can communicate better with one of her classmates. You are a kind and supportive young lady. Next up is Ellie Reed, nominated by Mrs. Doolittle for growth mindset. Ellie has also been demonstrating a stick-to-it attitude. She finishes a project, cleans up at the end of playtime, and puts on her own clothing to go play outside. She's determined to complete each task, and we are so proud of her accomplishments. Nominated by her bus driver, Mr. Greg, is Riley Clark. Riley has a positive attitude and is always patient and kind to others. Nominated by her bus driver, Mr. Gene, Peyton Abbott. She's being nominated for appreciation. She shows appreciation while riding the bus. She is very smart, and she is a pleasure to have on the bus. Let's give our 3PK nominations a round of applause. We'll take a brief musical interlude while the room returns to their pre-PK class. Now we are going to recognize our UPK students. So when I call your name, please come up to the stage and I'll give you your certificate and then we'll take a photo of the whole group. First up is Zoe Gall from Mrs. Bowes for growth mindset. Zoe has a positive attitude and is always willing to give it her all even when faced with a challenge. Parker Rice from Mrs. Bowes for growth mindset. Parker has adjusted to the routines and procedures in his new class without hesitation. He has already become a leader for his classmates. Isabella Knapp from Mrs. Kaminsky's class for appreciation. Isabella always says thank you. She is great at verbalizing her feelings. Owen Douglas from Mrs. Kaminsky's class for growth mindset. Owen is extremely inquisitive. He is good at problem solving, likes to do things his own way, and is super creative. Let's give our UPK recipients a round of applause. Next, we will recognize our kindergarten nominations. First up, Nolan Hounds from Mrs. Patch for Growth Mindset. Nolan shows a true love of learning. He is proud of his accomplishments in the classroom and continues to always try his best. Andy Patton from Mrs. Silvernail for Growth Mindset. Andy shows such an excitement for learning and is always looking for ways to grow. Maddox Lang from Mrs. Young's for Growth Mindset. Maddox is enthusiastic about learning new things and always works hard. Aurora Lipke from Mrs. Buno for Growth Mindset. Aurora has worked very hard to meet her goals and continues to push herself to grow as a reader and writer. Corey Woodward from Mrs. Baker for Growth Mindset. Corey has been working incredibly hard to make growth with his goal. Let's give our kindergarten nominations a round of applause. We will now recognize our first grade students. Edward Edick from Miss McDaniel's class for appreciation. Edward meets new challenges with a positive attitude and takes pride in doing the work. Robert Danner from Miss McDaniel's class. Robbie is an important part of our classroom community. His participation in class has been astounding. David Acquisto from Mrs. Patch for appreciation. David shows appreciation for all things big and small. He is helpful and he always helps his peers. Amelia Buno, Mrs. Silvernail for Growth Mindset. Amelia shows such excitement for learning and is always working hard. Hayden Lipke from Mrs. Young's for Growth Mindset. Hayden is eager to learn new things and works hard each day. Benson Boyce from Mrs. Buno for Growth Mindset. Benson has worked hard to achieve his reading goals. He is eager to learn and continues to grow as a reader. Let's give our first grade students a round of applause. Now we will recognize our students from special area classes. When your name is called, please come up to the stage. We'll take your picture at the end for a group photo. Ethan Singh from Mr. Carlson for Growth Mindset. Ethan has improved tremendously in PE. He continues to make great choices. Julian Andrade from Ms. Saraceno for appreciation. Julian has such a joy for art class. He is always kind to his classmates and always respectful. You are an amazing little artist. Easton Conway from Mrs. Chittister for growth mindset. Ethan is working hard at becoming more confident in his ability to produce speech sounds that are tricky. Sawyer Pomeroy from Mrs. Schuster. Sawyer comes to class with a smile and is ready to learn. Logan Spring from Mrs. Edwards for growth mindset. Logan is always helpful and excited for the projects we are working on. He is very creative and thoughtful student. Hayden Libke from Mrs. Sutphin for growth mindset. Hayden works hard and shows respect and always does his best. Fantastic job, Hayden. Olivia Snow from Mrs. Fisher for appreciation. Olivia always looks for the positive in situations and is working hard to meet her goals. Logan Riley from Mrs. Chittister for growth mindset. Logan is working so hard to improve his speech, and he's doing an exceptional job. Landon Von Rapke from Mrs. LeClaire for growth mindset. Landon is always excited to work on his goals and has made great progress. Elias Rosa from Mr. Marcotte for growth mindset. He's always looking at ways to solve engineering problems. And Sawyer Pomeroy, who's already up here, has 2 more nominations. One from Mr. Thompson and the other from Mr. Marcotte. They say that Sawyer's attitude and effort have been great this quarter, and she is always looking for new ways to solve problems. Let's give our special area recognition students a round of applause. I am happy to share with you we will recognize our students who have been exceptional leaders on the bus. We try to instill in our students that the bus is just as important as the classroom. First up, we have Maggie Colston from Mr. Tom on the Penguin bus for growth mindset. Maggie is a role model with her positive mindset. I can ask her to sit with anyone and she is always kind, courteous, and helpful to others. Isaac Andres Aguirre from Mr. Joe on the Octopus bus for growth mindset. Isaac is a quiet, respectful, and eager learner. He is always very helpful on the bus. Zoe Gall from Mrs. Ruth on the Elephant bus for appreciation. Zoe shows appreciation for her bus family. She is always positive and helps others make positive choices. Sultan Bateu from Mr. Vito on the Deer bus. For appreciation, Sultan shows appreciation while riding the bus. I enjoy seeing him every day. And Olivia Snow from Mr. Tom on the Cat bus. Olivia shows great appreciation and respect while riding the bus. She is helpful and a joy to have on our bus. Give our transportation nominations a round of applause. This concludes our Q2 Knights recognition for pre-K through first grade. I would like to see many new faces up here for Q3. So always remember to be a positive classmate and citizen, and you will succeed. We would like to thank all of the family members and friends who were able to join us in person and on the live stream. Remember, this event is recorded and available on the Windsor Facebook page. At this time, I would like to ask our parents, families, and guests to dismiss the auditorium first. Thank you.
I missed you.
Testing.
Go that way, Ben. Yeah, you can put that one so much. It's so exciting, Ethan. So exciting. Or like your phone or something. Maybe. No wires. They're good. I know, right?
Some of the restaurant one day handicap.
Oh, gosh, yeah. Yeah.
Some of the restaurant handicap one day.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Like, what do you got, a Corvette at the time, before you had it, say what's on it?
Aw.
They got now, same thing.
Same.
Okay.
I think he's gonna get rid of it.
Oh, yeah. The newer one, or?
I think so.
I don't think I can get, I think I can get in, but I don't think I can get out.
Exactly. That's starting to be an issue too.
A friend of mine's got a Ford, a 67 Ford GT40 down in Pennsylvania. Says, I'm gonna try it. Are you crazy? I don't think it's worth it.
It's like sitting on the ground.
I can get in, but I don't know if I'm gonna get out.
Right behind Hannah. Or you know what, Charles? Have you go right behind her. Because look at she gave me a tip, and there was like 20 We had 17 of them, and I went, those all fit your sweatshirt. I was like, I'm impressed, but also please stop doing
Good morning, Bell Elementary. First, I just want to give you a little warning. We've been having a little bit of issues with this speaker right here, so if you hear a crackling, I apologize in advance. Please just bear with us. So I am Erica Strick. I'm the proud principal here at Floyd Bell Elementary, and I would like to welcome all of you, our students, our faculty, our family, our guests, and all of those who are joining us virtually on the live stream to our Quarter 2 2022-2023 school year Knights Recognition Ceremony. So this quarter we have been focusing on appreciation and growth mindset. And before we recognize the students, there's a faculty learner that I would like to recognize. Next week is School Counselor Appreciation Week, and I would like to ask Mrs. Fisher to please stand. Mrs. Fisher, on behalf of Bell Elementary, thank you for helping us hold up our character traits and for helping to support our students, staff, families, and our community here at Floyd Bell Elementary. So our recognition ceremony today will begin with our 5th grade students. Each teacher has nominated 2 students who represent our character traits of appreciation and growth mindset. Those that were recognized today have been, since day one, upholding these character traits inside and outside the classroom. So we will begin with our 5th grade. Our first student to come up, and when you come up, please stand. We're going to take a group picture, is Riley Soletto, nominated by Mrs. Leonard. for growth mindset. Riley works to stay positive and have a growth mindset every day. Even when up against a challenge or tough situation, Riley has made great progress with using positive self-talk and calming techniques, along with spreading cheer to her classmates. Next is Anna Cartagena from Mrs. Soletto for growth mindset. Anna demonstrates a growth mindset by refusing to quit when working on difficult math concepts and skills. This has enabled her to make great progress. Kayla Youngs from Mrs. Lucas for growth mindset. Kayla demonstrates a growth mindset every day. She always strives to do her best in all academic areas. She accepts challenges with a positive attitude and is a wonderful role model for her peers. Charlotte Bidwell from Mrs. Karatnik for growth mindset. Charlotte demonstrates a growth mindset by embracing challenges. Charlotte is always looking for new ways to practice her math skills. Ima Bajawa from Mrs. Regan for appreciation. She is always smiling and tries her best every day. Let's give our fifth grade recipients a round of applause. Now we will recognize our fourth grade students. Adria Kosmarsik for growth mindset from Mrs. Leonard. Adria consistently has a positive attitude and puts her best effort into every assignment. She isn't afraid to ask for help and to try again until she reaches her goal. She's always demonstrating a growth mindset the whole time. Jade Johnson from Mrs. Soletto for growth mindset. Jade has made many gains this year by focusing on what she can do and works daily to make progress with a positive mindset. Aria Medovich from Mrs. Lucas for growth mindset. Aria demonstrates a growth mindset every day in class. She is always ready to learn, tries her best, and asks questions when she is unsure. Britton Lane from Mrs. Karatnik for growth mindset. Britton demonstrates a love of learning and embraces challenges when they are presented with an I can attitude. Luca Rosenkrantz from Mrs. Regan for growth mindset. Luca is a hard worker and is an enthusiastic learner. Give our fourth grade students a round of applause. Next up is our third grade classes. First up is Elijah Fisher from Mr. Macy for growth mindset. Elijah portrays a growth mindset each and every day in the classroom, acting as a role model. He always comes in ready to learn and accepts any challenge you give him. Haley Williams from Mrs. Christopherson for growth mindset. Haley has been working incredibly hard to make gains in math. She is always eager to learn, participates often, and has been putting in extra practice at home. Gracie Connors from Ms. Petrosani's class for growth mindset. Gracie demonstrated growth mindset every day. She tackles tasks with a positive attitude and is always working hard on all assignments. Connor Thompson from Miss Moss for growth mindset. Connor has been working very hard in math and has shown great growth in problem solving. He always comes to math with a positive attitude and is ready to work. Give our third grade students a round of applause. We will now recognize our second grade classes. Lola Rodriguez from Mr. for growth mindset. Lola demonstrates a growth mindset by tackling hard tasks in the classroom with a positive attitude. She always tries her absolute best on every assignment. Hunter Morgan from Mrs. Christopherson's class for growth mindset. Hunter has been a role model in many ways. I can count on him each day to follow directions quickly and have a strong work ethic. Caden Chase from Miss Moss for growth mindset. Caden is always ready to start math and is eager to learn new things each day. He never gives up on a difficult task. Give our second grade students a round of applause. We will now begin recognizing students from our special area classes. Please come up. When your name is called, we will take a group photo after the entire group is up on stage. Charlotte Bidwell from Mrs. Saraceno for appreciation. I love having Charlotte in art class. Her work is always outstanding. She takes her time and really enjoys creating. Gabe Casey from Mrs. Schuster for growth mindset. Gabe has learned a new instrument, the saxophone, this year and has played beautifully. Sean Primraj from Mrs. Edwards for appreciation. Sean is kind, respectful, and shows appreciation to those around him. He is helpful to his peers and does an awesome job in small group work. Jade Johnson from Mr. Carlson for growth mindset. Jade is a rock star in PE with the mindset of improving her PE skill set and friendships within our setting. Autumn Phillips from Mrs. Edwards for appreciation. Autumn is a kind, respectful, and creative student who always is positive in class. Jaylana Smith from Mrs. Edwards for growth mindset. Jaylana comes in each day, eager to learn and is always ready for a challenge. She works hard to meet her goals. Give our special area nomination recipients a round of applause. At this time, we would like to recognize our science, technology, and engineering student leaders. Maxwell Bartholomew, nominated by Mrs. Mulcahy Lachance for growth mindset. Max finds weaknesses in engineering designs and looks for ways to improve them. He is constantly looking for ways to improve and do better. Ashton Walsh from Mrs. Ashley for growth mindset. Ashton faces coding challenges with a positive attitude. Great job. Hannah Hansen from Mrs. Mulcahy Lachance. For growth mindset, Hannah thrives on challenges and sees setbacks as a springboard for growth. She has a positive image of herself and her ability. Caden Palmer from Mr. Thompson for growth mindset. Caden's attitude and effort have been wonderful this quarter. Great job. Aria Medovich from Mrs. Kalamota for growth mindset. Aria asks great questions and is eager to learn. She works hard and strives to be her best. Uriah Harrington from Miss Ashley for growth mindset. Uriah faces coding challenges with a positive attitude and he supports his peers when they are struggling. Great work. Isaac Fisher from Mrs. Chattanooga, growth mindset. Isaac's attitude and effort are top notch. He enjoys challenges and loves to learn. Juliana Buck from Mr. Thompson for growth mindset. Her attitude and effort have been great this quarter. Keep up the wonderful work. Okay, now on to our second and third grade special area recipients. Hunter Green from Mrs. Thornton for growth mindset. Hunter never shies away from a challenge and is always motivated. Dallas Fair from Mrs. Fisher for appreciation. Dallas is kind and demonstrates a positive outlook each day. Austin Aldrich from Mrs. Thornton for growth mindset. Austin is hardworking and always tries to improve. Lola Rodriguez from Mrs. Hendricks for growth mindset. Lola is always excited to come to our math group and push herself with her learning. She is working hard to grow as a mathematician. Ava Schrager from Mrs. Hendricks for growth mindset. Ava is always applying her personal best and growing as a mathematician. She asks great questions and is always excited to learn. Zane Ingram from Mrs. Sutton for growth mindset. Zane works hard, shows respect, and is always trying his best. Way to go, Zane. Ethan Douglas from Mrs. LeClaire for growth mindset. Ethan's effort and perseverance are paying off as he is making great progress towards his goals.
Wait for Ethan. We will, don't worry. Give them a round of applause. Our special areas in second and third grade. Class. We are about to head into our last area, and these students were nominated by their bus drivers. We believe that being a good citizen and classmate extends outside of these four walls and into our community, especially on the bus. So when I call your name, please come up and we'll get a group photo. Olivia Rogers from Mr. Tom on the Penguin bus. Olivia is a role model and an inspiration to others. She is willing to help on the bus and is always friendly to our youngest riders. Autumn Phillips from Mr. Vito on the Deer bus. Autumn shows a positive growth mindset. She is very helpful and I appreciate her being a role model.
Uriah Harrington from Mr. Tom on the cat bus. He shows a great deal of appreciation and respect while on the bus. He is very helpful and he is a positive role model. Kamel Wilson from Mr. Greg on the back bus. He shows a growth mindset by helping other students and always being kind. Abigail Birch from Mr. Jean on the frog bus for appreciation. Abigail shows appreciation while riding the bus. She helps me with students and is such a great helper. Dakota Bossler from Mrs. Ruth on the elephant bus for showing appreciation to her bus family. I can depend on her to always make good choices. Beverly Rauscher from Mr. Joe on the octopus bus. Beverly is helpful, respectful, and is always paying attention to what is safe. Let's give our transportation nominations a round of applause. This concludes our quarter two recognition ceremony. If you were recognized today, congratulations. For those of you, I would like to see more of you up on the stage. So continue to instill and represent our character traits each and every day. We would like to thank our family members and guests for coming in today and those who joined us on the live stream. At this time, I would like to ask that our guests exit through this main door over here. Thank you.